Vanderpump Rules villain Raquel Leviss speaks out for the first time since her scandalous affair. Kate Middleton is allegedly making late-night phone calls to her brother-in-law Prince Harry, and Keke Palmer gets shady in Usher's new music video. It's a lot of tea, and it's coming up right now. It's Madison Hill reporting for What's Trending here, and before I get into what Kate Middleton and Prince Harry are allegedly discussing during late-night phone calls and what Raquel Leviss had to say about her affair with Tom Sandoval, let's first get into how Keke Palmer is bringing the shade. So TBT to when the father of Keke Palmer's son, Darius Jackson, publicly shamed her for what she wore to see Usher perform during his Las Vegas residency. Jackson took to Twitter and pointed out that because Keke's a mom, she should not be dressed the way she was. Now, as expected, Jackson received a ton of backlash for his comments about Palmer, and although she did subtly respond to his comments on Instagram, she's now taken things further by starring in Usher's new music video for his song, Boyfriend. I told you Keke was bringing all the drama, similar to Raquel Leviss deciding to break her silence on Scandoval, but I'll get into that tea in just a second. Because in addition to Keke Palmer just starring in Usher's new music video, she also very clearly shaded the father of her child when she looked at the camera and said this.
I missed the show. And I'm so tired. I'm a mother. After all.
Yep, that was a direct reference to Jackson's tweet, and everyone is living for the shade. Okay, moving on. Before I get into what is allegedly going down between Kate Middleton and Prince Harry, let me first fill you in on what Raquel Leviss had to say during her first interview since her cheating scandal took over all of our lives. You all know the tea. Raquel Leviss became the Vanderpump Rules villain when news broke that she had an affair with Tom Sandoval, who was with his girlfriend Ariana Madix for 9 years. Leviss has now sat down for her first post-scandal interview with fellow Bravo star Bethany Frankel, and she had a lot to say. She clarified that her and Ariana Madix were not best friends as many assumed, and in fact were, quote, acquaintances who became friends through the show. Leviss also acknowledged that her actions were wrong and shared that she learned more about her, quote, love addiction while she was away in the mental health facility. She also mentioned that the network has been, quote, laughing and running to the bank in the wake of this scandal. Meanwhile, she hasn't seen a single cent, which if you're thinking that sounds like an odd comment given what she did, you're not alone. In addition to that, the biggest bombshell Leviss dropped was the fact that she still has no plans to return to Vanderpump Rules, as she told Bethany that often producers will, quote, dangle a carrot in front of you that you want to tell your own story or it will be written for you. Leviss said that's, quote, terrifying, and she, quote, almost went back just for that. Okay, moving on, let's get into this royalty with Prince Harry and his sister-in-law Kate Middleton. According to a new report from UK's Closer Weekly, a source shared that Princess Kate has been having some late-night phone calls with Harry, telling him to, quote, keep his chin up and not worry too much about these temporary setbacks. This insider went on to share that Middleton, quote, feels sorry for Harry right now, and seeing him go through these recent setbacks, quote, tugs at her heartstrings. Now, it's worth mentioning that a royal commentator recently denied these claims while speaking to The Mirror, saying that it's unlikely that Harry would engage in any late-night phone calls with Kate without his wife Meghan Markle's blessing. Which, speaking of Meghan, she is doing her best to put on a brave face as she's making headlines for celebrating her birthday with close friends in this relatable selfie. Alright, that's all I have for you on this episode of What's Trending Celeb Scoop. Make sure to follow and subscribe to us everywhere.